A tough loss. I mean, we got beat pretty bad. We never really made it a game. You got to give a lot of credit to North Dakota. They did a good job of executing double move early and a trick play early and getting a lead. Offensively, we were inept, couldn't move the ball, couldn't move it consistently, went back to having too many negative plays, and our offensive front got beat up a little bit by their defensive front. So not a good game for us at all. And, you hate to end on this way after having such a good season. One thing I try to tell the players is make sure that we don't take this one game and affect everything that we did accomplish and get done this year. But North Dakota did a great job. You just got to give them credit for their execution and the way they played.
At this time, we can open it up for questions for Coach. If you want to use the raise hand function, we can do that, and then I will call on you. Wyatt, go ahead.
Coach, you say how you don't want it to affect your guys kind of going forward, but how much do you want them to just remember this going forward, just knowing the pain they have now and trying to improve going forward?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely got to take a hard look at it and watch the video, go through why we didn't execute and play the way we had been playing all year. So it's not like we're just going to brush it aside. But they have accomplished a lot, and they did a great job, and we improved and got better. But we have to take this now and learn from it and become a better team from this game.
Matt, did you have your hand up?
Yeah, Coach, obviously, I mean, you mentioned it a bit, just, not liking to end this season. It's been so great on a note like that, but just even though this is fresh, how prideful are you of what this team and what you guys have accomplished this year in the grand scheme of this program system?
Well, very proud of them. Very proud of our players and our assistant coaches going all the way back to the fall and fighting through the unknown. There was a lot of unknown, and some of it was every day at practice who was going to be there, who wasn't going to be there, and why. And they stuck together and held together, and we got better. And when you improve and get better as the year goes on, we found a way to be co-champions of the great conference that we're in. So we're very proud of that. We hate to end it on a note like this because we never made the game competitive. So that's tough, but we'll come back from it.
Do we have Wyatt? Go ahead.
Just how excited does this kind of make you get going again? I mean, it's going to be that long of an off season before pretty much the same exact group is out there again for you guys in the fall.
Yeah, I mean, we need a little break. There's no question about that, and we didn't want to talk about it as long as we were playing, but now we got to do some planning and figure out how do we get our players to the type of condition they need to be physically and mentally to start practicing in August. So we got some planning to do on the calendar. It's a concern, and I think it's a concern for everybody in FCS. To play this schedule and this intensity and these games and then come back again and get cranked up and practicing in August and playing again in September. So we've got to make sure that we do what's right for the players and get them healthy and refreshed and still gain strength and endurance. So it's going to be a challenge to see how we manage it.
Where are those parts in your team that you want to see them improve and needs to take some steps forward just going into year two under you?
Yeah, I mean, think offensively, it's about consistency, no question about it. We were never consistently moving the ball and scoring points like we would like to or we're used to doing. So we've got a lot to do there. I think we need to add some speed and get some chunk plays that will help us do that. So our recruiting is very important for us. But also, we improved and grew a lot, got a lot of experience at a lot of different positions. So we know they'll come back in the fall and be in a position where they can get better, faster, and improve their game because now it's not all about learning. We spent so much time just teaching plays and teaching the offense and teaching all this that now we need to improve our skills.
If I could just remind everybody to stay on mute just unless you're asking a question. But Matt, if you want to jump back to you.
Yeah, Coach, we talked about, the players and their excited to get back to the rhythm. I'm curious for you on a personal level, what does this year mean for you
Well, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun to watch the players grow and develop and get better. And, I think the number one thing we wanted to do when we started it out was just compete and play hard, and we did that. And then we wanted to, show toughness and learn how to finish games and learn what it took to win games. And we started doing that, and then we started executing the game of football better. So we took some great strides. What I want to be able to do now is build upon that and get consistent and go back in the fall and make another run at the conference championship and make that something that we can continually do, not just a one-time deal.
TJ, go ahead.
Coach, all that you've accomplished this season, coming into a program that doesn't have a lot of great history and turning it around, getting them into the playoffs, having a great spring season, what do you think the next step for you and this team is?
To do it again, to get right back in this position, to get in the playoffs again and go play a lot better and compete and find a way to win a playoff game. I think that's our next step. That's what we want to try to accomplish. Certainly we know it's going to be a tough road, but it's something that we want to get to where we can do year in and year out.
Any other questions for Coach? Go ahead, TJ.
Coach, what do you think was really the deciding factor that made the outcome of the game what it was? What was North Dakota State doing that you guys just really put your finger on and said that, maybe that was the reason that they were having so much success on both sides of the ball?
Yeah, well, they executed at a high level. We knew coming in offensively, they had a great offensive front and good running back and, a quarterback who was as efficient as anybody in the conference. So it was going to be a task. I wish we wouldn't have gave up the big plays. That's something that we hadn't done a lot throughout the year, and we made people earn it. And then offensively, I think that we didn't execute at all. We weren't able to, drive the ball and be good on first down. All the things that we wanted to improve on throughout the year, we took a step backwards on offense. So we got a lot of work to do there. And then in the third quarter, our special teams hurt us, and that's something that has all year long been a strength for us and even won us a game this year because of our special teams. So, and again, I think you just got to take your hat off to North Dakota. They out-executed us and did a better job than we did.
Any further questions for Coach? I think we're all set, Coach. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Derek, I know it's not the result you wanted today, but you've been in this program for some of the lowest and some of the highs now. Just what brings a smile to your face, kind of after some of this stuff, entertaining right now the other way?
Well, yeah, definitely after the pain goes away a little bit. Just like our coach tells us, he doesn't want us to, let this one game affect how much we've done and where we've come from. I just have to say I'm really proud of these guys from where we've been as a program and to where we are now is something I wouldn't have imagined a year back ago. So definitely the camaraderie, how much everybody is having fun and, succeeding and doing a lot better, that's something that definitely puts a smile to my face.
Matt, go ahead.
You mentioned it a bit there, Tanner Collins here in the crowd watching your visuals on Twitter. All these guys have kind of always talked about wanting to build a program and leave it better than they found it. For you guys to make it to this point, does it help pride for you in that you've successfully done it, you've taken this program to a new height?
Oh, I'm very happy with it. Every time we have a game and I see some of my old brothers come back and celebrate with us, it's an amazing feeling. As you progress through football and more teammates come in and leave with you, you still keep connections with everybody and just carrying on. It's like passing the torch and carrying on that dream of wanting to build the program back up. And now that we're finally starting to see some of that light, it's an amazing feeling.
TJ, go ahead.
Derek, the players and the coaches have talked all season about, bringing a new mentality and, fighting hard and wanting to earn stuff and fighting to win and all that stuff and grinding games out. Is that
For that, I'd have to say yes and no. You know, yes, because as a football player, you always try your best, and like each game, you know, you're trying to fight for your life and like continue and drive and stuff. But definitely, as this new coaching staff came in, it was sort of like a rallying point for the players, and like we have a lot of younger guys this year, and their first introduction to college football and stuff. It was a good way to get everybody together and you know, set the direction for where we want to go as a team.
Wyatt, we can jump back to you.
Describe the feeling you have right now. Just how is it different despite the pain after a loss this time compared to some of the losses in the past? Because I mean, you guys haven't lost for a couple months now, and it's kind of after one that you guys, I mean, especially really wanted to be in the playoff game.
Yeah, I do have to say I'm disappointed. We did not perform to the level that I was expecting us to, so that is disappointing. For how this loss feels different, it's humbling. I feel like it's a reminder. You know, we can't allow ourselves to get big-headed just because we started to see some success. You know, it just goes to show that we still have much to improve, and we can still improve, and we still got to keep going. We can't allow ourselves to fall back into the dark, you know. It hurts, but I definitely say that riding off the success that we've had throughout the season does help it a little bit as compared to before. It was more disparaging before. You know, it was lacking a little bit of hope for where we were going as a team. So still hurts, but you know, I'm hopeful that we can get back and continue what we need to do and continue to improve. You know, the sky's the limit for us.
CJ?
What do you think went wrong early in the game from the defensive standpoint, giving up those 3 big touchdowns? And, you know, with Nathan's hands to where the offense was in lead, but what were some of those huddles and, you know, defensive, being on the field? What were some of those talks that you being had early in the concept?
It'll probably just be execution. You know, whenever we have meetings and we're game planning on what we need to do to compete against the other team, you know, we always have these you know, tips and keys on what we're supposed to be seeing. But when it comes to the game, you know, guys just have to focus. You know, you have to pay attention to what you need to do and simply execute. You know, if you don't do that, then you're not really playing the game. So that was probably what I have to say the biggest contributing factor to that is when we came out, guys were just not ready to execute the way we've been practicing and what we know we need to do.
Do we have any more questions? Wyatt, go ahead.
But you're sticking around, right, for another year?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely coming back. Yeah.
Yeah, just the excitement you have to just get back into this. 'Cause, I mean, you're just a few months away from playing Oklahoma State in the season opener.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely ready to. You know, we're going to take we need a little bit of time for everybody to, you know, kind of rest their bodies mentally, kind of like clear themselves a little bit, recuperate. But, oh yeah, we're definitely ready to get back to the grindstone. Everybody's going to get better technically, you know, as a scheme-wise, we're going to get better. And I'm excited to see where we're going to go.
I think with that, you're all set to go.
All right, thank you.
Thank